Au pire des cas, des fois, quand j'ai envie d'enregistrer, sur la page Facebook, soit ma page de Bosnia Kadisha, il y a le cours qui est tout en entier. Des fois, au cas où.
D'accord. D'accord. Merci, Rabbi.
De rien. Merci à vous. Donc, quelle est la bataille ici? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a de si important derrière cette lèpre pour que RamBa nous prenne des lignes? Là, j'ai dit que les 10 premières lignes d'une vingtaine, une trentaine de lignes, il ne va pas lâcher l'affaire. I just wrote 10 lines among the 30 lines he was written. What is behind that story that brings RamBa to say no? Deepness means this, deep, or deepness is based on that, and so on and so on. Qu'est-ce qui amène RamBa à faire ça et ça comme ça? So let's see the secret behind the 3 categories that we have seen. Regardons le secret derrière tout ça. Et vous allez comprendre le secret de la profondeur, de la lumière blanche ou pas. And you will understand the secret of the deepness related to the white light or not. C'est faire à l'écoutime. Daf. Daf, Resh, Yud, Tet. Faire l'écoutime, page Resh, Yud, Tet. C'est like this. Vedaber Adonai Moshe. Keep in mind that RamBa cannot reveal things because it wasn't the time to bring the knowledge of Sod out. Dans la tête que RamBa ne pouvait pas dévoiler les choses, ce n'était pas le moment de dévoiler le Sod. Ok, le Rakadosh prend le même passage pour expliquer. Rakadosh take the same passage to explain. C'est Vedaber Adonai Moshe וכולי. אדם כי יהיה באור בשרו Seet, ou Sapa'hat, ou Vaeret, וכולי. So I said, what does it mean? Say like this. He said, בעניין marot הנגעים. Let's talk about the aspect of the leprosy. Parlons des différents aspects de la lèpre. Shtaim Shem Arba. There are 2 aspects which are 4. What does it mean? Il dit, to understand this, look at the pasuk in Habakkuk. Donc, on va s'en regarder dans Habakkuk. Le pasuk Habakkuk est Yom menora ou mishpato vesa'ato mimenu yatsa. Okay. What is 2 which are 3? It's not the moment. C'est quoi les deux lèpres qui sont 4? C'est pas le moment. Peut-être une fois. Da qui se'eti be'afor ishti. So he said, let's take Habakkuk 1, chapter 1, pasuk 7. Prenons Habakkuk 1, chapitre 1, pasuk 7. Habakkuk. Verset, il dit, peuple terrible et redoutable, de lui seul il tire son droit et son orgueil.
It is awesome and terrifying. It's a judgment, it is a burden, go forth from it.
Yeah, no, see in Hebrew. You see what's say in Hebrew? Say like this. It said, Hayom benora u mimeno mishpato u se'eto yetse. This se'eto, se'et. This se'eto, you see, Rabbi Nathan, you get it? In Hebrew?
Yes.
Se'eto, it's se'et. the two more, the rising. OK? Let's go back, on part en arrière. Et c'est look, il dit comme ça. Et c'est from the pasuk of Habakkuk, don't say eto, but say ishto. So Seet is like this. Like this, you can know how to write the names. Comme ça, vous savez comment écrire les noms. Keep the way explained. So Seeto, it will be with shin. Why? Because I will build ishti. So Seeto is like this. Seeto. Otiyot. Seeti, sorry. Otiyot. Ishti. Okay, what happened? Look now. Il dit, Ve'inyan Yan ki zacha. So what does it mean? Il fait Seet become Isha because you will have merit. Parce que tu auras du mérite. Le Seet, le premier type de lèpre, va devenir Seet Ishti quand tu as du mérite. What does it mean? Ça veut dire quoi? Et c'est da qui Dalet Marot M Samermem. So you know that Samermem possess 4 aspects. Samermem, il a 4 aspects. Veshte Sapa'hotav Zgirera ve Tsaraat. Anit Bekot Bechava. Ve'u Atlat Azuama Bechava. So if you see in the text, we'll see 3 conditions, 3 situations which will be built from the leprosy. Si vous regardez bien, il y a 3 situations qui vont être créées dans la lèpre. Sapa'hatav, it's Sapa'hat, right? Sapa'hotav. What is Grira? Quarantine. You have to be close. When you see you have a problem, put you in the house, 7 days, come back again, 40 days, come back again, you kick out from the camp. The ferme. And the last one is Tsaraat. That is Tsaraat. This Tsaraat, you translate in English. One second. The best way, meilleur moyen de traduire, c'est un dérivé du mot Tsaraat. Tria, Sgrira. Il parle de Sapa'hotav avec un sin, Sgrira avec un double resh, et Tria comme Tsaraat. It's like an expression to talk about leprosy itself. Now, what's happened? He said, these three things, ces trois choses-là, c'est l'impureté qui est accolée sur Chava. This is the three impurities which were stick on Chava. Ces trois impuretés-là. Après, il dit, Anit bekot bechava, ou tlat zoama bechava. Ve'elo em keneged daleet imaot shelakra Yaakov dugmat Adam Harishon. So every single mother became to fix one aspect of his zuama. So basically, the three impurity that were quoted here, they are kind of extension of the situation. Meaning, Seet, Sapa'hat, Vaeret, and all of them being Tsaraat, they are related to the impurity that sa mère-même brought on Chava. C'est bien l'impureté que sa mère-même a amenée sur Chava. So who came to fix it? Each mother came to fix one of the impurities. Chaque mère que Yaakov a épousée, that Yaakov married, came to fix one of them. From Leah, Rachel, Bilhah, and Zilpah. Because Yaakov was related to Adam Harishon. Après, il dit, Nirma bepasso que devarim. How do we know? How are we sure? Comment on sait et comment on est sûr? Parce que c'est écrit dans le passage de Devarim. Il dit, quoi là-bas? Il est Arso Eresh Barzel. C'est his bed is a bed of steel. Il dit, son lit, c'est un lit de métal. What is Barzel? Is the Rachetevot of the four mother. C'est quoi Barzel? C'est Rachetevot des quatre mères. Bet for Bilhah, Resh, Rachel, Zain, Zilpah, Lamed, Leah. So don't think that Seet, it's Leah, Sapa'hat, Rachel, or Rachel, Leah, and after you put Zilpah and Bilhah. No. How do you know which mother is connected to which leprosy, in which situation? You follow the order of Barzel. Je suis l'ordre de Barzel. Meaning, Seet, it's Bilhah. Donc, je suis l'ordre de Barzel. Seet, c'est Bilhah. Sapa'hat, Rachel. Vaeret, Zilpah. And Tsaraat, Leah. So you know what's happened? Regardez ce qui se passe. Mitzad, Og, and Nirmaz et sa mère-même. Because this passage is talking about Og. You know that Og and sa mère-même, they are related. On sait que Og et sa mère sont reliés. Ve'inyan Mashe, Shimesh Adam Harishon, Kal Shana'a, Belinin Leruchin. Now, what's happened? What does it mean that Adam Harishon, for 130 years, he created demons and entities? C'est-à-dire qu'Adam Harishon, pendant 130 ans, il a créé des démons et des entités. Mitzat sa mère même, chez Olé, Kal. It means that he was trapped in that impurity that sa mère created. That brought him to fall in that excess of ta'avot. C'est le fait d'être emprisonné dans l'impureté de sa mère même, les quatre impuretés, qu'on va appeler Seet, Sapa'hat, Vaeret et Tsaraat, qui l'ont emmené à avoir cet excès de ta'ava. What does it mean? What do we understand here? The ta'avot of the men, ta'ava des hommes, related to sexuality, relié à la sexualité, le code derrière, c'est les quatre types de lèpre. The code behind is the fourth type of leprosy. If someone is addicted to something sexual, si quelqu'un est addictif, il est addicté, il est addicté, addict à quelque chose de sexuel, c'est-à-dire qu'il y a une de ses lèvres qui tient sur son échama. One of his leprosy. Same thing for the woman. Why? Because this impurity also fall on her. Même chose pour la femme, parce que cette impureté est vraiment tombée sur elle. We're going to focus on the men. We're going to see why. Look. Umashama Adam ki yé be'or basro, because it starts. Adam ki yé be'or basro. L'homme qui ira sur la peau de sa chair. But what is Adam, Rabbi Nathan Hanan? C'est quoi Adam? What is Adam?
Adam, according to it's both feminine and masculine.
Perfect. Man and woman. So we're not talking about only a man with a big A, with a big M. On ne parle pas seulement d'un homme avec un grand H. On parle de la dimension où il est déjà uni. Meaning, this Adam is married, right? Cet homme-là, il est marié. Or if he's not married, his feminine aspect does exist in the very proper way. We're going to see how. S'il n'est pas marié, au moins, la dimension féminine qu'il possède à l'intérieur de lui existe. Elle fonctionne. On va voir comment. Yebe or basro, qu'il aura sur sa peau, he will have on the skin of his flesh. Velo amar ish, tu sais? C'est un ish. Et là, Adam. On ne dit pas un ish, on dit Adam. He said, Ki kol achet u mitzad Adam. Ah. So why we talk about Adam? It's because really the level of not being sinning at all bring you to be called ish. Parce que le niveau où tu fautes plus fait que tu mérites le nom ish. C'est ça qu'on dit Moshe, c'est ish Elohim. On ne dit pas Adam Elohim. Why? Because Adam exposed to you to the aspect of sin. Quand tu dis Adam, tu peux toujours fauter. But when you're ish, there's no sin. That's why it's talking about Adam. Ki lo nikra Shem Shalem ki im Israel. Ki kodem nidbak samer mem bekaf Yericho u tzolea mitzad הצלעה. ואחר שהיה לאדם מקודם, כמו שאמר בפרשת בראשית, בעיקר אחת מצלעותיו, שהיא חווה, ולא אחרת, למד י'. So it's basically the situation of leprosy will not face you because Lamed Yud will play with you. Il dit, la situation de la lèpre, ça ne va pas t'attaquer parce que Lamed Yud, elle joue avec toi. She came in your dream, Chazé Shalom, you lose your seed, Chazé Shalom. We don't talk about that. On ne parle pas de ça. We talk about the dimension of Chava. That one comes from your ribs. On parle de Chava, celle qui vient de tes côtes. Meaning, all the leprosy situation on your soul depend on the normal wife. That wife who is here. That woman who is here. It's nothing to do with any spiritual attack. Dans le cas de la lèpre, ici, on ne parle pas d'une femme qui serait dans l'imaginaire, vient dans tes rêves, tout ça. Non, on parle de ta femme ou de la femme qui est là que tu, Chazé Shalom, c'est pour fauter. Donc, what's happened? Là, ce qui se passe. וזה שאמר לזאת, יקרא אישה כי מאיש לוקחת זאת. ושם י"ק ביניהם, כי אחרת שניהם נקראים אש, ולכן השדים נוכחים באוויר, לפי שהם יסוד האש והרוח. בעניין קריאתה צרעת מצד למד י', צרעת עין, לכן הורגת ילדי חווה. So I say, what's happened? He said, all this to tell you that the the situation of leprosy is talking about the mindset regarding you and your physicality. La lèpre, on parle de quelque chose qui est sur toi et dans le monde physique. Because the skin is related to olamazé. C'est l'enveloppe. Parce que la peau, c'est relié à olamazé. C'est l'enveloppe. So now what's happened? He said, why is it called Tsaraat? You see, Leah. Yesterday we saw that Leah was the Lamed. Because Tsaraat is Dafka, what she used Lamed to fight the men in Olamazé. Tsaraat, c'est ce qu'elle va utiliser la Lamed pour combattre l'homme dans l'Olamazé. How? He said, we know. Don't say Tsaraat, say Tsaraat Ain. This is for the afternoon, c'est pour l'après-midi. Mais sache que c'est l'Amédioud qui va combattre, qui va s'exprimer dans cette apparition de lèpre. Mais elle va t'attaquer. Parce que tu vas d'abord faire quelque chose de matériel. Après, elle va t'attaquer. She will attack you, but not in your dream. You will make mistakes in the physicality, and after she will come in the aspect of leprosy. What is that Seet? C'est quoi cette faute? Look. Et c'est based on that, she kills the baby of Chava, elle tue les enfants de Chava. Ve Kaasata. Why she has so deep anger? Pourquoi elle a une colère si forte? Dit, Ve Kaasata, Tsaraat gam kaas. Aval I ena sholetet. Bemi shemekadesh atzmo b'sha'at atashmish. Say it's all about the holiness of the man when he is with his wife in the bed. C'est tout à propos de la kedusha que l'homme il va mettre quand il est avec sa femme dans le lit. You see, it's written. If you are holy in that moment, she will not attack you. Si tu es bien Kadosh à ce moment-là, elle ne va pas t'attaquer. Mais Kadesh Tatzmo, le chat de Tashmish, le moment du Tashmish, chez où mon cher, mes chers, à Zera Mimakom Elion, because you take the seed, tu prends le Zera d'un makom très haut, from a very high place, and you bring it down, et tu l'amènes en bas. Chez où Minahar Gan Eden. Welcome the seed that you bring out, code, from the readers of the Gan Eden. Il vient d'où ce Zera que tu amènes? Il vient du Gan Eden. Venase laem oneg. And it made from this oneg. So say, what does it mean? Say, look, what is the name also for leprosy? It's Nega, right? C'est quoi le name de la lèpre aussi? Nega. Nega. Voilà. Nega depend on what kind of oneg you build. Oneg. So all the story of pleasure in the bed, if it's not holy, this is what brings to you nega. If the oneg is done with kedusha, there's no problem. Si le oneg est avec kedusha, pas de problème. Le negaim, all the negaim, so, est-ce que ça veut dire que quand il y a des problèmes de peau, if there is skin problem, it means something? I will not say no. Because the mood in the morning is more light. I will not say no. Generally, if you check, généralement, si vous vérifiez le stiout, if someone who tells you I have skin problem, and you know your classics, tu connais tes classiques, you say, look, be careful about that moment. If he's honest, he'll tell you. It always appears. Skin's problem. It can be here, can be here, can be here. Skin's problem. We're not talking about a spot because you ate too much fat. about the real, you know, you have to put something because it needs to be cured.
Ça s'applique aussi au bouton.
Hein?
Au bouton, tu quand tu as le sang.
Non, on va dire l'acné. L'acné, on ne va pas dire que c'est des tumeurs. Ça dépend. Il y en a qui tournent aux tumeurs. Cela, il faut checker. Mais des fois, tu as des acnés qui viennent par rapport à surplus d'hormones ou par rapport à l'alimentation. Mais on parle vraiment de l'acné qui va créer une couche sur la peau. Il y en a comme ça. Il y en a, some people you see them, they have the spot when they are teenager. You see that it creates a kind of another scab on the tail, on the skin. This shows something. So keep in mind, all the skin's problem, it's here to show you something about the way to have the oneg in the bed. Faites attention, tous les problèmes de peau, en fait, ils vous donnent une information sur comment le oneg il est fait. That's why in Africa, the parents want to help us. Put some cream, lotion. What does it mean? It keeps you, ça te garde. It kind of prevents you. Ça prévient cela. My question is how.
There's this, you develop a spot, and that spot started getting a bit dry, but very itchy. And then sometimes it disappears, but it leaves a mark. But with the time, the mark also disappears. Would it remain to the same thing?
We have to check.
Okay.
It's all about the hairs on it. Is it deep or not? We have a kind of rising scab or bright spot.
Because that thing, it grows like an elephant skin.
Yeah, I know what it means. Right? It's that.
Yes.
It's that.
And then
Comment on appelle ça, mbasu?
I had one on my left foot.
Yeah.
And then my mother gave me the seed oil. And after applying it for some time.
So my question is, good you said seed oil. What is the secret behind the fact of putting oil and lotion on your skin, being protective on that leprosy? You have an answer?
Because you anoint the kings.
You anoint the kings.
Because they used oil to anoint the...
Yes. So how is it helpful for me fighting back the leprosy?
Because all of it comes from the spirit of heaven. All the problems comes from the spirit.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, so by you anointing using oil, you're making a set up above it. So the shmir, like
we have something. Can I give you?
I see. It's like you're creating all about key for the ball. If the basis, it's all of it is related to the sexual sense.
Yeah.
Which is related to loving you attacking the children of right? So the result of that is that you see spots of your skin. So by putting oil, it's like you're creating an oil bakif from the oil. So that in a way she can't grab you because there's already something there.
We got something also. C'est comme si tu mets une crème, ça fait un hors maquif. Yes.
Je sais pas si c'est lié, une à man, et si on se considère comme on est un Kelly, donc du coup on est du côté féminin. Comme on dit que rapport, il faut que la femme monte elle fasse le monter le magazine d'abord premier.
Mhm.
Je me dis que si maintenant on met ce truc-là, quand il y a le rapport, en fait, j'ai pensé que si on ne met pas l'huile, bah, c'est comme s'il y a une pousse, mais du coup, ça laisse des traces au niveau du.
Tu dis en fait, mettre l'huile, c'est faire monter la manne en premier.
Je sais pas, j'ai pensé à ça.
On va voir. Parce que moi, ce que je pense, what I think, let me know what you think. It's like this. C'est comme ça. There is an aspect of sexuality, un aspect de la sexualité where people are very sensitive on the skin. Ils sont très sensibles sur la peau. Ils font des caresses. Comment tu dis des caresses?
Caress.
Hein?
Caressing.
Caressing. So, ils font des caresses. And the people are very sensitive. You touch the skin. It's
Wow.
Africans, since you're young, you used to touch your skin. You put on it oil. It's not something sexual for you, though, when someone touch you or you touch yourself. And I pay attention, not everybody, I'm not making generalities, generality, but African people, they're not sensitive on caressing. They don't like it. Then sometimes you see people, you see them in the streets in Paris, they are just sitting on the bench and you see the ladies doing that to the men. Oh, honey, what do you do? They're doing that.
Wow.
That's easier. Yeah, I like it. I cannot. Leave your hand. Enlève ta main. Je pense qu'il y a une hypersensibilité de la peau qui s'atténue à force que tu l'hydrates. Hydrater, on fait monter les os. What is the word for lotion? To lotion your body. To hydrate, right?
Hydrate.
Hydrate. Pour hydrater, what is hydrate? Is water, watering. Donc c'est ça. Donc ça veut dire en fait que le fait de même on le voit aussi. What did the sage? They said you have to put the perfume on your skin. Because if you put it on your clothes, it makes you gaftan. Tu dois mettre les parfums sur ta peau, si tu mets sur tes habits, ça te fait gava. So meaning that the Savior told it to us. There's places where it's worth it to put some element, liquids, perfume, lotions. Et là, en fait, il te dit, attention, le fait de voir une peau, the skin is the expression of a ta'ava. La peau, c'est l'expression de ta'ava. To confirm it, what say people? Why we've been curious, I said. Why we become black? Because we made the yichud in the teba. What does it mean? Ta'ava, you become black. Let's say give to them some grants. Okay. We understand that my blackness is expressing something like connected to ta'ava, not not to leprosy, but maybe what the Midrash said, okay, what do? We put, we hydrate, on hydrate to handle it. Now I'm telling you, look, if you do it avec doucha, si tu fais ça avec doucha, there is no problem. No leprosy appears on your skin. And many times when people don't hydrate themselves, what's happened, you see that it's developed many problems of skin. C'est-à-dire beaucoup de problèmes de peau. You see, you start like this, you don't put oil, you don't put lotion, and after you see it become white, after you know when it's cold, it's scratching, after it scratch, after it eat. And what I understand based on this word, je commence à se baser sur ça, c'est que if you don't bring that, like Rabbi Ishai, that water on the skin, for sure you will be sensitive on this aspect. Sometimes people are talking, she's just holding his hand. Yeah. Ouais.
I'm just going to speak about myself, what I see think I've seen it with a lot of black people too. When you say that because the hydration of our skin makes us sensitive that we care about our skin. We don't want people touching our skin. We take time to make sure our skin is good, it's healthy, and we know that people put their hands wherever, so we don't like people touching our skin. I don't know where you touch your hands and you want to touch the skin. So we're really particular, and I think maybe that's why, at least for me, I'll give someone a handshake. Rarely, maybe I'll give someone a hug, maybe, but people who are they like hugging too much, that's it's a good stop. It's is that how we relate? We don't we're not overly even for me, how many times
I can't even count that.
How many times has my mom given me it's on the floor we just, it's not something we do every week because we're so sensitive, not sensitive, but we're so particular about our skin. We don't like too much physical contact because we don't know where. Yes.
That's why even when they Shalom, but in the beginning of the previous century, when they start to expose us like animals, Shalom, what they do when they see us, they try to touch our skin. Right? Yeah, like you told me, like you told us. Yes.
Pour moi, mais en fait, j'aime bien quand on parle, même entre hommes, il y a des personnes qui ont tendance à tenir ou à toucher. Qui? Non, il y a des gens, non, par exemple, pour parler, tu touches, parce que il y a des gens qui sont normales, mais pour moi, ça, j'aime pas. C'est pas que je déteste, mais.
Tu sens une.
Je sais, mais pour moi, c'est.
T'as vécu trop longtemps sur la Benjamin.
Non, en fait, comme je dis, c'est pas négatif, je ne prends pas négativement, c'est juste que par rapport à ce que j'ai reçu comme éducation.
I'm the same. It's been when I say hello, I have a reason why I hug the student, because I don't want them to think that to have wisdom give you the right to think that you're more than someone. When you say to someone, you give that street hug. Okay, we're good.
Street, exactly.
After, it's like, and me personally, I need that space. When you talk to me, don't touch me too much. And I've apparently that my kids are the same. Some people are just, they don't pay attention. That kids were sensitive when you came, you say, good boy. Many times my son told me, why you touch me when you talk to me? Why he put his hand in my head? They don't like it.
The relation white to black, the white touch will diminish. Is a way that you diminish your person. You say, oh my
God. Yeah.
No, but that's what we do it to kids, because we see them as less than us. That's why we pinch their cheeks and we tap them.
They don't like it.
We see them as less than.
Yes, right? Exactly.
It's like you're lesser. You're just
goodbye.
So that's why when we do it to an adult, whether they're black or white, people just understand the adult. Why are you treating me like a kid? Why are you gonna pat my head? Why are you gonna stroke me like a kid? It's like what other people say. People sometimes do what they think they're better than you do.
So that's it. We finish. They say, "Vous voulez faire?" And the opposite. Les micheno mekadesha smo bena Nega. Someone is not only at the bedtime with the wife, the oneg, the pleasure become Nega, leprosy. Le oneg, il devient lèpre. Vemosher mimakom amayim akurim. It means that the seeds you bring out is not from the rivers of the Gan Eden. Le zera que tu amènes, c'est pas le zera qui vient du Gan Eden. It came from a place where the waters are very bad. Il vient d'un endroit où les choses, les eaux sont mauvaises. So now, what does it mean? When we try to prepare the Khatan and the Kala classes, we give tools. Many rabbis say that we are crazy, even if we say things which are written. The waters, what is the waters? Future souls, right? So what are the future souls? Human beings, Jews. You come from Mayim Akurim, or you come from Nare Gan Eden. People say, no, in the bed, do what you want. What you want? You want me to create a result of Nega? Oshan will be completely turned off in his morality, in his... En fait, on crée, parce que c'est quoi ces eaux-là dont on parle des eaux masculines? Fait quand tu sais comment gérer ce moment-là et que le plaisir, il est sain, il fait ce que tu fais descendre, ça vient des rivières du Gan Eden. Mais quand tu fais ça de manière où c'est le plaisir qui est la motivation, que le plaisir, à ce moment-là, le plaisir il devient Nega. C'est quoi Nega? C'est la lèpre. Donc, c'est quoi cette lèpre-là? Va créer des eaux. C'est quoi ces eaux? C'est des futurs des chamottes. Donc, tu fais des gens détraqués. People are crazy. You just have to see how some, I don't want to quote names, how some rabbis teach about the intimity between husband and wife. Il n'y a qu'à voir comment certains rabbins enseignent l'intimité entre hommes et femmes. You see that the guy is crazy, he's not human. How can you teach that like this when you have books and books and books telling the opposite? Comment tu peux enseigner ça comme ça quand tu as des limites qui te disent l'opposé? Even not here, but some students who pass by here say, no, Rabbi, I don't want to study Khatan class with you because of the pleasure I like. And I know if you tell me, I will not be, so I'm studying with another one. What? You better leave. So, well, this is the way this is the respect you have for the Torah. C'est avec pour la Torah. After, instead of stopping and say, okay, I said something very, very weird to the rabbi, let's just leave. Let's s'arrêter là et dire, j'ai dit un truc un peu bizarre, je veux pas. No, he's trying to explain to you what he likes. Il essaie d'expliquer ce qu'il aime. Choupa choups, I don't know what.
I don't know what it is either.
It's a mark of candies that kids put in the mouth.
Yeah.
Ah. Yes.
Chapa chapa.
Oh, sorry. English accent. Chapa chapa. Choupa choups. So I said, look, he said, me amarim a me'arerim anichmazim besota. He said, they are what you bring down, they are bitter waters, the same which are used to finish the life of the sota. C'est des eaux amères qui sont utilisées même pour faire le test de la femme adultérine. Qui la reine ve Sapa'hat betna'a benafla yerecha. Because when you use that waters, if she's guilty, all the organs for giving birth, yeah, tous les organes prévus pour de l'enfantement et les pères, ils tombent.
Il y avait déjà des cas comme ça. Enfin, des cas qui
Ouais. Ouais. En général, la maladie, ça ne se passe pas tout de suite. Ça se passe 6 mois après. Ça se passe. Tachat asher shat ta'a tachat bala'a bezuamat nachash. C'est because she cheated on her husband by letting the impurity of the nachash getting her over. Elle est tombée, elle a trompé son mari parce qu'elle a laissé la petite nachash la prendre. Mais la reine, im nikta'a benizra'a zer'a mimakom elion. ולחווה נאפר הכל לדם נידות. C'est l'origine de l'impureté de Nida. It's the origin of the Nida. המביאים Tsaraat. Oh, so what's bring Tsaraat on the skins of the men? Because the woman was Nida. La femme était Nida. What does it mean? Any single woman which is not your wife is Nida for you. Chaque femme qui n'est pas ta femme, elle est Nida pour toi. You go with her, what's happened? You take that blood of Nida. See, this is the blood of Nida that creates the aspect of leprosy. So how come it can happen with your wife? It's simple. If you go only for pleasure, ta'ava, what's happened? You have the or now come back on your son. So meaning she has the kind of Nida also on her. That's why you have the leprosy. Don't give any single place to these Nida things. Ne donnez aucune place à des Nida. Venez faire au Nega Nega. And the pleasure becomes leprosy. Et le plaisir devient lèpre. It's so obvious, c'est si clair que when you go in other countries, they create a whole medicine branch called dermatology. C'est tellement vrai qu'il y a toute une branche de médecine qui s'appelle dermatologie. Why? We only deal with skin's problem. Now we talk. Pourquoi? Parce qu'il y a des problèmes de peau. Pourquoi les problèmes de peau? Because we know what's happening in our populations.
There's a lot of those.
Yes. So now my question, people who say there's no Nida, the going, how can we create a branch called dermatologist?
Maybe it's a personal a sensation of dirty in the pool of the people.
In the pool,
In
in the skin.
the skin. For me, it smells bad.
Yeah. That's why you have already to. It's not, we're not talking about the beauty here. Pas de beauté ou de cosmetics. No. You have to take care about your skin state. You have to give that time every single day that your skin being hydrated. I remember now, even the word of my mom back have another level. Même les mots de ma mère, ils ont un autre niveau. You never go out without putting lotion. Tu ne sors pas avant d'avoir mis la lotion. It makes sense. Because now I become a man, I know that Rishut Rabin is Shvirat HaKelim, is the Shir Melachim, Olam Adinim. So if I go out, I say Rabbi Akiva, we have my Or Makif, I'm exposed. So now you see, wow. But for us at the beginning, when you're young, again. Sometimes you go out without, you came back. I told you, Sedi. I always see she gets you the same way. How do you know that it's simple? I see here, it's white. White here, see all over the mouth and here, between the fingers. You don't put some lotion. How do you see? Here, look, smile. Here, you see?
You know what I would do? I go to the washroom, pick some water, and try to wash off the white. I have to take off my shirt.
C'est direct. Ça se voit directement. Donc, même ces mots-là dans l'éducation africaine, c'est incroyable. On ne se rend pas compte des richesses qu'on a reçues parce qu'on nous a fait penser qu'on était des rien du tout. Après, il dit, après 7, ou Ma'amedan Na'ar Gan, Behot Shel Avraham Ketinaat Ma, Velachen Elo Arba'a Marot Negaim Ba'im Al Gase Arua, Ve Gao, Ve Gilui Rayot, Ve Gava. So see now what's happened. We're gonna see how it will be built. On va voir comment ça se construit. Il dit, how do you get leprosy? What brings you to consider your own pleasure more than the halakha? Qu'est-ce qui t'amène à considérer ton propre plaisir plus que la halakha? C'est first of all, gasser à roi, arrogancy, l'arrogance. Then, gilui rayot. This is gilui rayot. You like to show. You want people to see the skin. And you see even all the mindset. Oh, look at America. Light skin, brown skin, good skin, light skin. Why are you talking about skin every time?
Show some skin.
Show some skin. Toujours la peau. Why you show? And you see even people, when they talk about pleasure, only strictly pleasure, are attracted by skin. Yeah, I like Latinas, I like blondes, I like this, only skin. Que la peau.
I don't know if it's a comment or a question, but I never understood why in the Jewish world, unfortunately, we play a lot of games when it comes to like skin. I never understood, for example, a woman or a girl will consider herself religious. Now you see it more because it's the summer. Oh, we're religious. All you see is like skin. Okay. If you don't want to follow the halakha when it comes to skirts because it's too long, just wear pants. Why do you have to wear a skirt that's like here? Just wear pants. If you don't want to wear a skirt because you think it's just wear pants. It's like sometimes the secular girl who's wearing her jeans is dressed more than the
mini skirt.
I'm just like, if you don't want to wear the skirt, just wear pants. I don't. And we play all these games, and it's like a normal thing. Nobody says anything. It's just accepted. And if you say something, you're a fanatic. You're trying to control women. No, I'm trying not to see your skin.
Yes.
So either wear pants or wear a skirt and respect me. Mm-hmm. Because if you want to dress like that in your house, that's one thing. But you're in the shoot and you're exposing yourself. Who says that I want to like see that? I don't.
Because after every time she's silly, she's bringing it down. See what he said is very deep. Ce qu'il a dit, c'est très profond. Because qu'est-ce qui amène l'excitation chez l'homme? What brings excitation to the man? It's not about skin. C'est que la peau. Because actually, sorry for the language, pardon pour le langage. Even if it's the breast, remove the skin, you will not look at it. It's bloody. You remove, if it's about the back, remove the skin. You will run away. It means that skin has a power of attraction. And some part of the skin have more powers. It means that the skin of ear attract a lot. That's why the face, it's the way, the place where you talk about beauty. But the skin of ear attract much more. Once you see that skin, it's finished. You know how it's done. And the skin lower is more powerful than the skin. Everything is like Sarah Kiva is all about seeing skins. Tout c'est que voir des peaux. That's why we try to hide maximum. So on cache le maximum. Because the more you show some part of your skin, the sage understood that, okay, not every part of the skin have the same power on this one who's looking at it. So I say, okay, this, okay, okay. But the real Chacham, cover. I don't want to show skins. It's all about skins, only skins. Especially this part and that part, the skin is very powerful. Even when you see people at the beach, que tu vois les gens à la plage, you see the power of the skin. The force of the. So what is that power? It brings you to break your holiness at the moment of tashmish, or the moment of yichud, à un moment de ta union avec ton épouse, parce que tu vas amener ça dans la dépravation. You will bring it to be immoral, and it will be onic, personal. So you will have the nega. After said, to know what happened. And gava, so gasut roi gava, we can maybe translate like this. Gava is really arrogancy, and gasut roi, it's that you're missing humbleness. It means that you are not shafel roi. C'est la différence. Il fait donc gasut roi, gilurayot et la gava. C'est ça qui entraîne les trois lèpres. Il sait, qui gavu banotion. This is what we talk about in Ishayahu, the arrogancy of the daughter of Sion. C'est Rabbi Akiva. What's Rabbi Ishayahu? What's the prophet Ishaya? He said they are walking with arrogant eyes, making noise with their ears. Il dit ça, il parle de l'arrogance des filles de Sion. He said, what happened? He said, now look, see. Seet al Shem Ga'ava. So what is Seet? Ga'ava bring you to fall in that. La Ga'ava, l'arrogance, t'amène à tomber dans Seet. Ga'ava. Après, after, Sapa'hat al Shem Gilui Rayot. Sapa'hat, c'est Gilui Rayot. What is the scab? You can see what is the scab. Where's the coin scab? Dartre.
Scam is for animals, eh?
Scam.
There's a lot of people who have that.
Scams?
Yeah. Let me find something. You see? So it's a child leg. You see like this?
Yeah.
A lot of people have it.
Scam.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is that?
No,
It's not only about Gilurayot. Tap dartre.
Why? I thought scams usually happen. You run, you fall, and you get.
Non, pas scab dans ce sens-là de cicatrice ou quoi. Vraiment, des fois, d'un coup, tu as une éruption cutanée, ça fait comme un rond comme ça. Et ça gratte. Yeah. Welcome from Gilurayot. It's not only you exposing yourself to nakedness, pas seulement vous qui faites ça, also watching porn. Regardez les porn, de la pornographie, watching things. Regardez tout ça, c'est Gilurayot. You see forbidden part, forbidden skin. Tu regardes des parties interdites. What's happened to you? You have scabs. But Hashem is Racham. He gives to us many clothes. Hide it. Cache-le. Scabs, ça vient de là, Gilurayot.
Mais si ça apparaît chez les enfants, c'est.
C'est-à-dire, il y a des trucs chez les parents.
Ah, ça s'explique.
Aussi, ouais.
Mais les pantalons,
Et Vaeret, c'est quoi Vaeret? Bright spot, Al-Shem, Dam Nidot. Vaeret, it's when people, they went to Nida. Bright spot. Ça, c'est Nida. ולכן, הצערת בא מהם. That's why the leprosy comes from three of them. This Tsaraat is when three of them get worse. How? No teshuva. Ça sera pire parce qu'il n'y a pas de teshuva. That's why you have to be in quarantine. Dans la quarantaine. The corona saved many couples. Why? Because like the husband cannot go see the mistress. Like the woman cannot go make his craziness. Le corona sauve des couples. Comme ça, il n'y a plus personne qui sort nulle part faire des bêtises. Les fiches à Sgirato, il y a so teshuva, because when you will be locked, you will do teshuva, tu vas faire teshuva. Kibiot, nisgar, eno yachol la sodra. Because when you will be locked down, quand tu vas être enfermé, tu ne peux pas faire du rat. Tizra, zeradevatala. You cannot do zeradevatala. Oh, acha, mais oh, advarim agomrim atzaraat. ואם לא שב, היה כהן מחליטו, ומחוץ למחנה מושבו, וטעמת יקחה. So if you don't do teshuva, we came back after 1 week, still see the same thing. Second week, same thing, we put you out. You are tamé, it's done. Tu es tamé, tu es dehors. דוגמת זה, יש סגר לנפשו למעלה. So based on that, what you be facing in physicality happens to your soul up there. Meaning, if it's not done physical in the physicality, in the level of soul, Hashem continue to do it. What is that? What is that? The Seger? You see the Torah, the Midot, all gone. The guys, we want Kippah. We used to have. We stop. It's come from there. Ça vient de là. Il est nisgar. Il est en lockdown. He's in lockdown. Because we still have a Kohen Gadol upstairs. Who is it? Michael. או על ידי מלאך אחר קטן ממנו בזה שהוא אמר אל אחד מבני הכהנים רמוז הפסוק. אבל אם היה מצורע מחולתו, אוי לא, כי בדד ישב בחוץ. So if you become מצורע, it starts small. You have Vaeret, Sapa'hat, Vaeret. Okay, a little bit Tsaraat. But you forget about Teshuvah. You become Metzora. Baal Tsaraat. Master of Tsaraat. Oh, tu deviens un lépreux. Tu n'as pas une petite lèpre sur la peau. You don't have a small leprosy on the skin. You become Metzora. He say, oh, you are sitting alone in Bedad. Tu es assis tout seul. Yesh michus lamachane. You are outside from the camp of Israel. Bedad ole. What is Bedad? Gematria 10, c'est Gematria 10. C'est le man chus the Yud Sfirot. You are out of the 10 Sfirot of Atzilut. Done. Tu es enfermé. Tu es en dehors des 10 Sfirot d'Atzilut, les makom achisoniut. Tu es dans la clipa, il n'y a clipa. Tamé ikra. We call you Tamé. Che nimsa beyad mechablim asade, because you are between the hands of the killers of the field. The demons, the shedim. Tu es entre les mains de ceux qui tuent dans les champs, les shedim. Venikra tamé. Venikra ish sade. You will become ish sade. L'homme des champs, le chasseur. Le fusil de sas. Même dans le langage courant, on a des mots comme ça. Ah, lui, c'est un chasseur. Hey. Ah, Shem Shedim, because you are called like the Shedim. T'appelles comme les Shedim. Oui, ils ont demandé, oui, les Shedim. Michalek ish yodea tza'id ish tadeh, ki mishem chelko shel Esav rachaman al-Islam. So he said, because there is the things of Esav. So what what Ramban was trying to explain, he said, look, you're talking about colors. What is amok? It's all about the omkud of the understanding of pleasure that the person has. But this, I will develop this afternoon. Such a best après-midi. Parce qu'on a to go now. Oh,